Good morning, everybody! Live from Studio B9 in Carpinteria, California! It's time for the Dennis and Laura Pancake Breakfast Show! I'm looking the credits. I'm looking the credits because I love doing the show so much. I just want to look at. I could eat the pancakes. I want to try and eat the pancakes. Trying to eat the pancake. Hey.
Because he's flapjack.
He's flapjack trying to eat the pancake because
that's kind
he'll
of
have to learn the pancake is just a word. Let me check with the tuning, because last time, remember?
Yeah, it was a little out, but I thought it was the 12th string that was the problem. But maybe not.
Pancakes on the griddle, we got eggs getting broken, we got bacon in the frying pan. Can't you hear it sizzle? We got okay, we got syrup, we got butter by the pound. Feels like something's missing, well, I wonder where it's at. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling kind of groggy. My joints are kind of achy and my brain is kind of foggy. Taking out a shell, I'm still feeling pretty mean. Well, I get up in that kitchen and I grind me up some beans. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the show. Well, we got pancakes on the griddle, eggs getting broken. We got bacon in the frying pan. Can't you hear it sizzle? We got okay, we got syrup, we got butter by the pound. Feels like something's missing, well, I wonder where it's at. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the show. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the Dennis and Laura, the Laura and Dennis Pancake Breakfast Show. All right, everybody. Well, you know.
It's that time again.
Come and get it.
Rawr.
Come and get it. All right.
Sounds like a
wow,
plan.
look at all these groovy
people. All the groovy people. Where did they all come from? Where do they all belong? Get it? Get it? Little McCartney reference there?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that. Okay, well, I'm going to get out my magic mirror. Mirror, 2-syllable word. mirror, not mirror, and see who's out there. Hi, you guys. All these friendly faces, even though they're being generated by the cloud or whatever. I'm talking like Aubrey Plaza right now, or whatever. Whatever. Well, I'm going to go to my electronic device and greet people from here because there's so many names to acknowledge. There's Marion, who I noticed she and Jack have migrated over to YouTube because they can't project Facebook from their TV to their TV anymore. Interesting, huh?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that true for anybody else, or maybe they're just all watching it on their phones? Or...
I don't know. Anyway, well, welcome to you guys anyway, Marion and Jack. Always delightful to see you wherever it is that you are. Anyway, there's Dan Leesburg.
Dan, how are you doing?
Good to see you, Dan. And Marion says it's Missy in San Diego. Kathy Luna's here. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Hope you're having a nice breakfast. There's Crystal Gerardo. In person. Hi, Crystal. Good morning to you. And Robert Parker's here. Hey, Robert, what's up, buddy? I keep looking at the TV, but I should be looking at the camera. Hi, Robert. Nice to see you. Aaron is here. Hey there, you guys. Over there in... Why can't I never remember where they live? This is
Concord.
In Concord. God, it's like...
That sounds like an indoor picnic, it sounds like.
It kind of does. It sound like an indoor picnic. Anyway, very nice to see you guys this morning. And Crystal still is calling us lovelies, which is always
so
heartening. There's Cynthia Cohen. Hey, Cynthia. Good to see you. Did you just have a birthday? I think she did.
She did, yeah.
Well, we'll just have to see what we can do about that. There's Baby B, speaking in different languages. She's hanging out with a snoring pit bull named Blue. I think that's a worthy activity. We have a snoring husky named Blue, 2 doors down.
He's a howling husky.
Howling husky, yeah.
He howls 2 minutes before the train comes.
Yeah, he hears it before we do.
He hears it before we do, and he starts howling.
Yeah. Then he howls the whole time that it's passing, you know, with its whistle blowing to alert people that it's there. And, you know, in solidarity, he howls with it, and then he stops. Anyway, it's a little bit of interesting trivia for you. And Aaron, that sounds like so much fun. I didn't see that reference before. That they're having a little picnic.
A little picnic.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Well, I guess we should play something else, right?
Yep.
I certainly know this song after yesterday.
So big and loud, it's been drowning me out. I wanna sing them
So Laura was talking about how this is burned into her brain yesterday. We did some recordings back in last November. We were trying to do some recordings of stuff.
We were trying to.
And we
Life got
weren't really
annoying.
satisfied with it. But I got some new recording plugins to like reverb and compressors and stuff like that. So I was just listening through the song over and over again and trying them out and seeing what they sounded different for hours.
I think you kind of forgot that I was here. So I was trying to entertain myself, but I don't have the energy to set up my art equipment quite yet. Although my hip is doing amazingly well. A month out. But finally I just put in headphones because I couldn't, it was me I couldn't stand to listen to. God, I sound so bad.
Yeah, it's one of those things, we were recording and every time we did a take, one of us made one mistake, and it was always a different mistake every single time. So, and we were doing it just live, so we couldn't splice things in like they do.
Yeah, and then, the thing that was driving me nuts isn't so much lyric stuff, but it's like, once you've listened to those things 20 times, you start hearing that, I should have been in with him on this consonant, and I was out of tune on this one note, and I'm forcing it too much here. Anyway, enough of our complaining. I'm intimately acquainted with that song, however, at this point in time.
And the funny thing is, I was not listening really to the song.
Clearly.
I was listening to the
accompaniment.
No, I was listening to how it sounded. So I'm going I wonder if these will make it sound better.
Just kind of tweaking and experimenting with the new.
Yeah.
And see, I had no idea even what he was doing because he was in this frenzy. I didn't want to even get into the middle of it.
Well, it's just you lose track of time when you're doing that kind of stuff. You really get into a flow.
Yeah, I understand.
Sitting on a bluff in Alamista, Almost made it. Almost made it.
Oh, we totally made it.
Almost made it through that whole
Oh yeah, through the
note.
long held note pedal tone there. That was pretty cool. Usually at the end of that song, I have an involuntary hand motion, but I was scared. I was afraid. I was afeared that
I was
I was gonna slap you or something. So I restrained myself. Anyway, thank you, Robert.
She was scared.
I was scared. What can I say? It's Palm Sunday. And look at all the palms. We're broadcasting from
We're
Palm
surrounded
Loft.
by palms.
Broadcasting from Palm Loft. It's always Palm Sunday at our house. We have a view of the coolest palm tree ever.
Big palm tree out there.
Yep. I'm ready when you are, baby.
Well, I think my strings are getting old. I need to change my strings.
It's always an option.
Gotta get up early, can't help staying up late. Just can't close my eyes, I can't concentrate. All my thoughts seem smoky, none of my dreams seem right. Toss and turn all through the night. Sometimes I feel like this world ain't right. Can't tell what's real, can't feel what's fake. Can't close my ears to the creaking that this old house makes. My heart feels hopeless, none of my dreams seem right. Just wanna get some sleep tonight. Sometimes I feel like this world ain't right. Then you hold me when I sleep. Hold me through the troubled dreams, through the dark night where the shadows be. Hold me. Well, the earth keeps turning, stars float in space. I feel your breath, it warms my face. You put your arms around me when a nightmare comes. Keep me still as the morning dawn. Make me feel better when this world feels wrong. Then you hold me when I sleep. Hold me through the troubled dreams, through the dark night where the shadows be. You hold me, you hold me. Gotta get up early, hardly get any rest. Work before the sun's up and after sun sets. But my thoughts get clear, daydreaming all day. I'll make it home to you and I hear you say, I love you, baby, everything is okay. Then you hold me when I sleep. shadows be. You hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me,
Such a sweet song, written by such a sweet man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a little bit crusty, but you can be really romantic, though, when you are so inclined. Well, is it time to wish?
It is.
Time for the wish. Okay, is everybody generating all their wishy vibes out there? Because it's time. It's time for the wish. So, I'm gonna make this happen. I noticed that Stryker's wearing his Nashville hat today.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Usually it sort of portends some kind of future happening, but I don't know anything about him. You know, we communicate.
Are we going to Nashville?
I don't know. Stryker and I don't communicate by,
We don't
verbally.
have any plans to go
we
to
sort
Nashville.
of have a psychic connection with Stryker.
Here's the thing: if you ever go to Nashville, now it's on the other side of the Cumberland River than downtown.
Of the
But
the
stay
Cumberland River.
in one of the coolest hotels I've ever stayed in, which is a namesake hotel. It was the Russell Hotel,
Wow.
and it was built inside an old church.
I remember
And
you didn't take a lot of pictures of that. Well, you did take a few.
I took a few pictures. This gigantic stained glass circle thing. Oh, it was so great. And then it was a kind of a, it's kind of a hip little hotel.
retro sort of.
Kind of a boutique hotel, but it was fairly priced compared to downtown.
Right.
And then there's a Russell Street, and so it was.
Makes you
a
feel
good
right at home. Like you
Yeah.
got a steak in the place.
Yeah.
Not a meat steak, but you know
As
what I mean.
far as Ancestry.com, people have traced my lineage back to Davidson County, which is where Nashville is.
Oh, Robert, we empathize with you. Dennis did that last weekend.
Oh, Robert, I finished my taxes.
Our taxes.
Our taxes. I just finally got fed up with it and just
Paid him.
threw all the receipts in an envelope. Went through the banks. Put all the things in the categories.
Yep.
Added them up. Put them in there. Wrote the check. Left it behind me.
So we empathize, Robert. And we're pretty sure that wish is going to come true. Okay, so seasonal crown. Here's my seasonal crown to make the wishes more effective.
And yours close camera.
My close-up camera. Man, I think I need a little more lipstick today. Looking a little pale. Anyway, seasonal crown, check. Camera, check. Wand, check. So, formulate your wish. Hi, Stryker. There he is. So, I'm going to count 3, 2, 1. Got my wand here. I'm going to bop Stryker on the nose, on his nose, per our agreement. I'm going to bop him on the nose after I count 3, 2, 1, at which point your wish will be granted. Okay, got your wish? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. May your wish be granted.
Hey everybody, did that flip over to the Stryker camera? Say yes or no. We might have to do a redo.
Oh no.
I don't know if it did or not. I thought it did. I couldn't tell because it was a really fast one.
Oh.
Let us know.
Let us know if it switched over to the Stryker cam, guys. We need to know, just in case we need to make it happen again.
Hey, you know what? Let's just do another wish, just in case.
Okay, just in case.
Just in case. Hedge our bets. You can wish for the same thing or do a second wish.
Right.
If you had noticed that the camera went over to the striker cam.
Right. Okay. So Robert said it went over.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do it anyway.
We're going to do it again anyway because it's a good day for 2 wishes, I think. Double the wish power. Okay, so here it is. Wish number 2. 3, 2, 1. Oh, see, that didn't work. I didn't hit him hard enough.
Okay. Third wish.
Third wish. I don't know. Wish number 3. 3, 2, 1. He lost
You
it.
knocked the Nashville right out of him.
I don't know, you guys.
Hey.
Knocked
Well, they
it.
knocked the Nashville right out of me. Well, I went down on Broadway. Well, I played and played and played and played and played and played and played, and they knocked the Nashville right out of me.
Oh, Robert said he saw the strike, but
Well,
not the
now we know.
switch.
So we backed it up twice.
Yeah.
So anyway, everybody's safe. We're all good.
Got backup wishes. Everything's going for us.
Yeah. So here's the plot of the song. They knocked the Nashville out of me. It'll be about a guy who's a hardcore country singer,
Right.
and then going back to camera 1, he's a hardcore country singer. Then they make him a star. Then they make him a big star, and then they smooth out his sound, so it knocks the Nashville right out of him. And he becomes a pop star.
Did you ever find that pen? Because we should write this down.
Yeah, here it is, right here.
Knock the Nashville right out of me.
Knocked the Nashville.
This is how songs get written.
I had a song that I never finished. It was called 20 Guitars Going to Nashville. And it was basically, so I couldn't figure out the middle part of it, but the first verse was the flight attendant, because I heard that this actually happened. I don't know I can't remember who told me, but they said they didn't let they didn't let people put their stuff, they didn't let the regular people put their stuff in the overheads because they had 19 guitars going to Nashville on the flight, and they let the musicians put their guitars in first. And then if there wasn't enough room for people's carry-ons, they gate checked them.
Wow.
Which I thought was great. So then the idea behind that song is there's 20 guitars going to Nashville, or maybe it's 19 guitars going to Nashville at the start of the song. And then at the end of the song, for the last verse, the flight attendant says, same scenario, except it's 18 guitars leaving Nashville. So there's one guitar that stays in Nashville. That's the person who stuck it out to play in Nashville. So the song starts out with 20 people going to Nashville to make it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's go back to...
I
let's
sort of
20
understand.
people
Yeah.
going to Nashville to make it. At the end, there's 19 people leaving Nashville because they gave it up.
Oh, okay.
But one person stayed. With
Wow,
every time.
that's deep, man. I think that's worthy of a short story more than a
So-
song, personally.
Well, I just couldn't figure out the middle part,
Yeah.
because something had to happen to everybody, and then
a lot of exposition has to occur.
yeah, so it's a lot. But it could be done.
I
It's
like
just
the
an idea.
premise, though.
The premise is, I think the premise is fun.
Yep, it is. Well,
What were we gonna do? Oh, let me switch over to this one. So what happens, folks, if you're not a guitar player? Maybe you don't know this. It's all for all the non-guitar players. Some guitar players don't even know it. But when your guitar strings, so what I use these special, I've talked about them before, these special guitar strings, because guitar strings corrode and get dead after you play them for a while. And then when we lived in the desert, the climate was such that they didn't corrode and go bad for a long time. Then we moved here, 2009, and guitar strings go dead
We're
real
right
fast.
next to
Get
the ocean.
because we're right next to the ocean.
Yeah.
Now, the guitar manufacturers, they got wise, and they put a little coating on the string. And that extends the life of the string like about 4 times. But what happens is when the string starts to go dead from that corrosion or whatever, it will not stay in tune, or it might be in tune here but not in tune there. So I think that's what's happening on that other guitar, because what happens is your pick wears the coating off, and then it gets corroded in that one spot.
There you go.
There we go.
Sometimes I miss LA when I get stuck in traffic, and I look in my rear view to see who is behind me. Sometimes I miss LA when the temperature starts climbing. The skies are certain blue, and the clouds have said goodbye. Sometimes I miss LA, the night you sat beside me, when jasmine fills the air. Sometimes I miss LA. Funny how it goes, funny what reminds me, funny how we roll, oh, way down that old highway. Sometimes I miss LA when I'm eating a burrito. How much better it would taste with your famous guacamole. Sometimes I miss LA when I pay too much for coffee and they mispronounce my name the way you used to do, tease me. Funny how it goes, funny what reminds me, funny how we roll, oh, way down that old highway. Sometimes I miss LA when I walk by shops that line the street, and I don't see your reflection like I did when we walked down Melrose. Sometimes I miss LA when the street signs turn to Spanish
Sometimes I miss LA. When I get stuck in traffic and I look in my rear view to see who is behind you.
If I had my rear view, you know what I'd see behind me? Stryker. I'd see Stryker.
You'd see Stryker.
Yeah, there he'd be, back there.
He would just be back there.
There's Barbara Davis. Hi, Barb. Good morning to you. My purple African violet finally bloomed this morning. It was all crunched up like this, like going on.
Well, it's right there over your left shoulder.
Over my
Is
left
the
shoulder. The purple one?
Are the is the farm for the
That's where the farm is. Yeah. That's the African Violet Report.
African Violet Report?
Yeah. We have a whole new segment. Remember when we used to watch KTLA and they had the chia pet? They would just like focus on the chia pet.
Right. Yeah, this news show that we used to watch in the mornings on
Mark
in Lancaster. It was one of those wacky, news shows that they gave the real news, but they were joking around a lot in the morning. And,
yeah.
And when they had a chia pet that they had a chia. They checked in on the chia pet every day.
Right.
And then they were going to give it away.
Right.
And then one of the students, it was at the college,
in my theory class,
actually wrote into asking if they could have the chia pet.
Right.
And I don't know.
They mentioned us on the.
And they mentioned it on the
show.
air.
We were in. Oh, God, all of us were in heaven that day. It was so ridiculous. But that was a really fun theory class. That was Weeble and I can't remember. Were you in that class?
Yeah, Jonathan Pusey was in that class.
Oh, God.
Richard Johnson was in that class. A few other folks.
Those were the days. Now what? Okay.
If I were a train, I'd scream down the track. Hear my whistle blow wherever I passed. If I were a train, I wouldn't stop. Just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking. If I were a snail, I'd keep off the path. You'd see my shell in the garden grass. If I were a snail, well, there I would hide. But still, it's keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking. 'Cause it all started with a rock, and it kept rolling like a stone. Gravel is where I will stop, but remember, friends, it all started with a rock. If I were a storm, I'd rain on the earth. You'd hear my thunder wherever I were. If I were a storm, well, I wouldn't stop. I just keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking, just to keep on rocking. But it all started with a rock, and it keeps rolling like a stone. Gravel is where I must stop, but remember, friends, it all started with a rock. If I were God, I'd sit on a hill. I'd make a sound. I'd sit perfectly still. If I were a God, well, I wouldn't stop. I'd just keep on rocking, just to 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 keep on rocking, to keep on rocking, just to keep on.
Keep on rocking, Dan.
Keep on rocking.
That's what we got to do around here.
You just gotta keep on rocking. Hey, speaking of, so maybe say, hey, where are you guys gonna be rocking?
Yeah.
Well, next up, May 17th, I'll be playing drums with the Mac Tally Trip.
Yep.
We don't know what Laura's going to be doing yet because she has to she's having a thing happen and she's going to have a pacemaker put in.
Me and Gary.
To make the pace.
Gary and the pacemakers.
So anyway, she can't play the accordion for a month.
Yeah.
Starting on April 23rd or 4th or something like that.
Yeah, so I mean.
So she's going to have to sit that one out. Or maybe she'll play melodica. We'll see what Mac has in mind.
Might get up and sing or something.
We might sing some backups. We might do the tweener. Still trying to figure that part out. But I'll be playing drums with the Mac Tally Trip May 17th.
And it's always fun to go up to Cold Spring
Always
Tavern.
fun to
You
Cold
know it's going to
Spring
be
Tavern.
pretty at May 17th.
Yeah. Now, hey, what are you guys doing after that? You might be asking. Hey,
Well,
doing the Songwriters of Play tribute to Arlo Guthrie and Woody Guthrie, Sunday, June 1, 2025. I think that's $25. Starts at 2 o'clock.
in the beautiful town of Cambria.
The beautiful town of Cambria. You can't beat it. Cambria, such a beautiful little place.
In a cute little venue.
Go get some breakfast. We'll probably drive up there and get some breakfast at Lynn's.
Oh, yeah.
That was so delicious last time. And then we'll play the show and head out of town. Back to Santa Barbara.
We're going to do...
Back to Cambria. We're going to do the motorcycle song.
Yeah, I don't want to pickle.
I don't want to pickle. I just want to ride my motorcycle.
We're going to do that song.
And then we got the This Train is Bound for Glory, This Train. Mm-hmm. And then we got California Stars with words by Woody Guthrie and music by Billy Bragg and Wilco. And if you go back to this show, we will probably play California Stars because Mac it's always a favorite, the cover. So and we got that coming up. We need to confirm this, but I know. Here's one thing I know: I'm playing drums with Mac on this show.
Hey, this isn't right. It's not June 1st.
You're right about that. Forget about that. It is. That one is. Let's see if I can fix it real quick.
Fix it in real time. La 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 la. Oh yeah, but that's going to be pretty fun. June the something.
Yeah, here I'm going to fix it right now.
Okay. There we go. Start making your plans now.
Look at that. There it is. We only play on the 17th.
Yeah.
This year. If you got a gig for us on the 17th, we'll go play it. That is going to be the best show of the three. No, I'm not. We give it all, every show.
That's right.
But in one of the best clubs in L.A., I mean, not in L.A., in Santa Barbara, some top names have played there, and we played there back in January. Had great sound, great lights, great stage. They do it as a dinner thing, so you can get some great food there, and that should be fun. So that's the stuff we got going.
Yep.
Coming up.
It's always fun to play with that group, those people too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that group of people are really complementary to each other. If you like us, you'll probably like Claude Hopper. If you like us, you'll probably like Mac Talley. If you like Mac Talley, you'll like us. If you like Claude Hopper, you'll probably like us. So we wanted to do it again since we did it in January, and it was really good.
It's going to be cool. So Barbara wants to know how many African violets I have. I have the 3 that you gave me, Barb, and then I have one that was just like barely hanging on until you sent me that African violet food, and it's made a comeback, and it's the big mama of the 4. So I've got 4, plus the lights that you sent me for it makes a huge difference. So thank you for getting me going on it. Now what?
Oh, something seemed off. Oh. Now it's not off. It's not off now. That was funny. How I started saying that sentence and it sounded like Dennis for a minute. And then all of a sudden it sounded like me. Oh, gosh, that was my impression. Hey, everybody. This is what Dennis sounds like. It's time for the surf report. Hey, Spike, what could you tell me? That's not a very flattering impersonation there, Spike. Well, impersonations are supposed to be like a visual and audio caricature of the person. So I think it's right on. I don't know about that. Yeah, you should watch this show after you do it and you'll see. Hey, everybody, this is Dennis. Oh, yeah, here's a song I wrote called blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever you think, Spike. Okay, well, here's the surf report, and let me do it in Dennis's voice. We got 1 to 2 foot Port Affair swells. We got, I do not sound like that at all. Yes, yeah, you do, yeah. Yeah, you do. Hey, just bear with me here. 5 knots winds coming offshore. That is not what I sound like. Well, this is what it would sound like if you gave a surf report, I'll bet. I don't think so. Well, here, how about this? Well, we got a high of 61 degrees and partly cloudy. I don't sound like that at all. Yeah, okay, well, how about this one? The clouds are burning off at 2 p.m. Okay, that's getting closer. We got high tide at 10:56. Okay, I can go with that. Low tide at 4:12 p.m. Okay, that makes sense. And then there's another high tide at 10:23. I don't sound like that. Yes, you do. No, I don't. 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 Yes, you do. You totally sound like this. Hey, Spike, what's going on? Hey, Ray. Hey, you sound just like Dennis. No, he doesn't. Yes, I do. Yes, he does. He sounds just like you, man. Hey, that's a pretty good impersonation there, Spike. Yeah, I think so. He sounds just like this, doesn't he? Hey, let's go get some tacos. Yeah, man, he sounds just like this. Hey, let me try it. Let's go get some tacos. You guys, I don't sound like that at all. Yes, you do. Let's get some tacos. Let's get some tacos. No, I don't. I say, hey, let's go get some tacos. Just like I said, let's get some tacos. Just like he said, man, let's get some tacos. Spike, man, that is some funny stuff. Let's go get some tacos. Let's go get some tacos. That's not how I say it. I never say, let's go get some tacos. You just did there. You said, let's get some tacos. Yeah, man, I gotta say, you just said, let's get some tacos. Let's get some tacos. Oh, you guys. Okay, whatever. let's get hey Spike, hey man, hey, it's good to see you. But you know what? All this talk about tacos is making me hungry, man. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm just gonna go glide out of here. Tacos. Well, everybody, have some fun. Maybe I'll see you out there. Maybe we'll see you out there when you get some tacos. Oh, I like tacos. What is up with those guys? Making fun of me. I felt like I was just roasted.
Well, you kind of were. And, I don't think that was a very good impersonation of you at all.
I don't think so either.
Except that one, they were getting kind of close on that one.
Well, man, I don't agree at all.
Did he even do the surf report? I don't even remember. He just
Yeah, he did the surf report in my voice.
Oh, right.
And then he gave all the tide information.
Supposedly your
sounds like me.
Yeah.
Like
making you into some kind of surf.
1 to 2 foot swells. I say 1 to 2 foot swells.
Right.
Don't I?
Yeah.
If I'm ever talking about swells, I say, hey, that's 1 to 2 foot swells.
Yeah.
Unless I'm making fun of a guy who says 1 to 2 foot swells.
Really, dude.
Totally.
Gnarly surf.
Totally. I don't know. Do we have songs left to play?
I don't know.
I think we do.
Degenerating into this ridiculous situation.
Oh, jeez.
Here.
Those guys. Oops.
Well, but they're very entertaining. I was thinking many times last week about the shadow self that,
Yeah, they were talking about the shadows and everything.
That
I don't know.
Stingray got very philosophical. Anyway.
All right, so we're going right to that one.
Okay, that sounds good. Which one?
Number 8.
Oh, all right.
Although I do think the dictionary. I've heard Coachella pronounced like this so many times, Coachella.
Yeah.
That I think that's probably the official pronunciation, and I have it wrong.
That's
Coachella. Coachella. I think it's really Coachella.
Yeah. Right.
Coachella.
Yeah, I've heard it that way too.
Coachella. This is my mythology, from the desert to the deep blue sea, from the redwood trees to the tumbleweeds, the sons of pioneers sing about. I was born on a winter's day in the surfer's town as the twilight bled the next morning. Sun broke through the haze and I was on my way. Took me down that freeway to home. And I'm golden like the sun, like flowers along the road. I'm golden. This is my topography, the deepest point, the highest peak, back country and our city streets. Raymond Chandler wrote about it's a restless geography. It shakes me up when I fall asleep. They say the angels and saints will fall asleep, but I stay here anyway. Driving down that freeway to home. And I'm golden like the sand, like the flowers along the road. finds the perfect way to let it rest. Well, I'll be on my way. Then slowly on that freeway till you're home. Then I'm golden like the sand, like cloud on the road. I'm golden like the hearts of the one I love. I'm golden like the sand, like the poppies along the road. I'm golden like the heart of the one I love. Everything is yours. I just dropped my pick into the guitar.
Oh, I saw that happen.
I haven't done that in such a long time.
It's because we watch Parks and Rec, where what's his name?
Larry is always
Larry,
Jedi.
Gary, whatever his name is, keeps dropping
that?
stuff down the grate.
It's in there.
I hear it.
All right.
Well,
Oh well, this is a little more. Okay, so here's the back of this guitar. Usually there's braces along the back of a guitar. This one has no braces in the back.
you'll get it eventually.
But there's braces on the top, and
Just
it's
don't
stuck,
bonk me on the head.
stuck behind them. Stuck. Ah. All right, where are you?
Isn't
pick?
this entertaining?
So yeah. So here's how you get a pick out of your guitar if you ever drop it in.
Yeah.
You got to slide it in.
Yeah.
It's a little bit harder. Sometimes it's easier with the.
You put some gum on a string and then
That might be a better way to do it. Where is it?
Hey Robert, were
There it
you
is.
playing along? I know that you sometimes do that. I kind of got a vibe that you were playing.
Okay, well, I'll save this for later. Maybe we'll make an actual.
A live presentation of.
Yeah, maybe we can do Facebook Live. Dennis trying to get his pick out.
Well,
of
you
the
can
guitar.
do a YouTube channel just devoted to
Yeah,
getting
it's called getting the pick out.
picks out of guitars, various ones. And you could have guests come over.
That's right. Now that is actually not a bad idea.
I think it's a great
It
idea.
would be called get the pick out.
Yeah, that's right. Get the pick out,
Picking out.
and people can
Picking
come over.
out with whoever, and we get like celebrities to come and.
Yeah, celebrities. See, I knew Robert was playing along. One of these days, we're gonna have to do that in person.
Got it.
Yay! Woo!
There it is.
There it is. The Dennis and Laura show pick.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So what did we learn today?
There goes
Well-
Larry and Leanne. Hi, Larry and Leanne.
Hey, there's our neighbor Larry. All right, folks. Well, have a fun time.
What did we learn today? I don't know.
What did we learn today? Well, we learned a thing about strings that I talked about.
Right.
We learned that
Spike and Stingray
are
like.
working on impersonations of us. I wonder what they do with behind our back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. You know. I know Stryker's doing something behind my back, but at least it's easy to see him if I look at the monitor.
No, he's just look at that square jaw he's got.
He's very handsome.
He's got the rays of light behind him because of the way we're set up now.
I tell you, what a noble beast he is. Hey, Robert.
Oh, well, say hi to the crew out there, Robert.
Yep.
We were gonna try and make it up there maybe one more time, but we'll see.
We should just move up there.
We just move up to Niles, and we'll just eat at Skillets
Yep.
and Bronco Billy's.
Yep. Hang out with.
We'll just be eating there. The two places we're going to eat meals there.
Right.
Bronco Billy's, breakfast at Skillets.
Yep.
Well,
Maybe we could get skateboards.
we could get skateboards.
Well, Mike rides around on his bicycle.
He rides around on his beach cruiser.
Right. Well,
We've already got beach cruisers. They just need to be detailed.
yes, they do. Desperately.
But,
Well, anyway,
I can't believe these people are still watching us.
I can't
They
either.
watched me get my pick out of the guitar.
I know.
And then they're watching us talk about Niles. But if you ever go to Niles, now this is, I think Bronco Billy's is really our favorite pizza anywhere ever.
It really is. Fantastic.
Anywhere ever. Even though we discovered a new place called Uncle Rocco's here in Santa Barbara,
It's pretty stellar,
which is
too.
really good. New York style through and through
Yeah.
at Uncle Rocco's.
Uncle Rocco's, yeah. It's
And,
good.
And then, I don't know, do we have a 3? Cadario here, but that's kind of
Cadario.
upscale. That's upscale.
Yeah.
My favorite pizza ever used to be, there was a place in Lancaster called Zuma's.
Oh, yeah.
And it was owned by a guy who used to be a professional wrestler.
I remember that.
And he had wrestled, and he was famous because he was short in stature. And there was pictures of him wrestling Andre the Giant.
I know.
It was so funny. And then he's all those guys, Gorgeous George. I mean, like he's like old school wrestling.
Yep.
So he was out there. So nicest guy, had the best lunch deal.
It had a great lunch
So that
deal.
was my favorite pizza of all time. But boy, that Bronco Billy's is right up there.
Yeah, it really is.
And then Skillets, the breakfast at Skillets was crazy.
Yeah, I love
delicious.
that breakfast at Skillets.
Oh gosh, I'm craving some of that fresh squeezed orange juice they had.
Ah.
Delicious pancakes. And okay, we got to go to brunch, and you guys all go to brunch or do whatever you're going to do. And Robert, please say hi to everybody out there, and give them our best. And we'll see you.